Hey, it's me, Renee. I'm back and I want to recommend more books for the video library readathon. Also, in general, I feel like these are prompts you can probably get in lots of readathons. So, yeah, some recommendations for you. This recommendation video is all about one word titles. I have decided not to use books where there's the at the front of, though sometimes that is allowed, but these are books that don't have that. So you have Demon Glass, showing you the cover, the spine. I don't know. Demon Glass by Rachel Hawkins. This is a second in this duology, so I suppose you had to read the first book first. You wouldn't have to, but I would say it's prudent. I love this book. It's from the 2010s. It's YA urban fantasy, and it's the best. So, yep, very cool, good book. Invisibility by Andrew Kramer and David Wyfern. YA standalone book. It's dual point of view. I would, yeah, I was thinking like, but yeah, I would actually also say it's YA romance. It is more than a romance, but there's romance at the heart of it, more or less heart of it, I would say. They become friends first, and then they find love, and then yeah, things happen also, except that. But yeah, this book will crush your heart, but also it's amazing. It's an amazing book. I read it for the first time in like 2012, like a year after it came out, and it stood the test of time. I reread it every few years, and it's the best book. And then we have Hexed by Julia Tufts. Technically, this is a part of a series, the first one in duology. Honestly, I thought the second wasn't that good. It was redundant. So yeah, this is a fun urban fantasy set in the UK, but not in London. It's a set in a small town. I believe it's set maybe in like one of the coastal towns. I'm blanking out of the town name right now, but yeah, it's not in London. It's not Liverpool. It's a small town. Brighton, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's a witch. It's first period funny shenanigans. Sorry. And then we have Rivals by Catherine McGee in the American Royal series. This is the third book. The first book is called American Royal, so you can't do that one for it. But the second is called Majesty. So yeah, they have several ones, but this one works. And yeah, this is set in an alternative universe where it's contemporary, but with a twist. It's set in a world where you have American royals, you have royals in France still, you have royals in Russia. So like all of these revolutions didn't happen. So it's still our world with internet and Facebook and whatnot, but it's with more royals in it. And yeah, it's dramatic but also fun, and I do quite enjoy it and recommend it. Then we have Dreadnought by April Daniels, YA superhero book with a trans superhero at the center of it. This is the first as a duology, so it's been talking about making it a trilogy, but so far it's a duology. There's Dreadnought, and then the second book has a name. I couldn't remember it, but yeah, the second book is also out. And then yeah, this I highly recommend it. Sorry. And then we have Long Shadow by Olivia Atwater. This is the third in this series. First being Half a Soul, second being 10,000 Stitches. They're all companion books, but yeah, I mean, if you read them all, also very cool. I think it's the only one that has a one word title though, so yeah. This is a murder mystery, it's a romance, and I would say also, like, don't skip the last 3 chapters because whoa! They give you big twists, which I just loved so much. And yeah, I think that book would still have been good without those twists, but still amazing, amazing plot twist at the end there, I would say. Then we have Eat by Edith Patel. This is another YA. It's a retelling of a fairy tale, East of the Sun, West of the Moon. And yeah, takes place somewhat in Norway because it's Norwegian fairy tale, but it's also fairy tale country. It's kind of like a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Well, Beauty and the Beast version. It's kind of the same thing. A beast, but he's normally a prince and whatnot. Very good book. Then we have Over Emotional by David Fenn. And in the same, I'm just gonna do it at the same time. We also have Overthinking. So it's the first and second in this duology. The third one doesn't have a one-word title, but these two works. Not that you have to read them both, but yeah. Think X-Men, but set in the UK. It's kind of very much how I would describe this, and also very gay. Not just subtle gay, but like very gay. And yeah, it's such a good series. Then we have La Pada Pada, Gail Carriger. I mean, well, two of her series has just one more titles. So you have Soulless. Then you have Changeless, Blameless, and sorry, yeah, Timeless. And you have also yeah, Heartless. And then you have her second series there, but that's just two word titles, but just highlight them still because there's also a great series. And then her other series, you have Prudence, Imprudence, Competence, and Reticence. And I also would say this series here can be read as like two duologies, this a duology and then a duology. They're connected, but you can like read this two and then take a break if you want. These don't end on cliffhanger. And yeah, in case you haven't read them, Gail Carriger writes steampunk. They're very gay. There's lots of supernatural creatures, fun costumes, lots of tea. It's amazing. I love it so much. And then we have Geekarella by Ashley Post, a YA retelling of Cinderella. And then we have, yeah, Summer June, which is the second in the April Daniels, second in this series. And then we have Graceling, and also we could also have gone for other books in the series. Second is Fire, third is Bitter Blue, and then you have Winterkeep, all one-word titles. This is a YA high fantasy. My first, I would say one of my first in that genre, really. And yeah, it's amazing book. So good, and highly recommend it. And then you have Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. It's an adult book, adult time travel book. I would say it's a kind of classic. Came out in 1970s. It recently also became a TV series. But yeah, I read it for a few years ago now. It is a very good book. Yes, it is. But also, it's kind of difficult to read. Again, it's not just rainbows and sunshines. This will it's not a book to pick up if you're feeling down or feeling if you don't pick me up, if you need a happy-go-lucky book. No, don't pick up this book. Pick up this book if you're in a mood to think. If you're in a mood to read something difficult. Yeah, I just want to say that. And then we have Timekeeper and a Chainbreaker. The first two in this trilogy. And the only ones you need to read. Skip the third book. Yeah. It's not time travel romance, but it's more like a time magic romance. It's set historical England. There's gayness. It's just the best. The best. Yeah. And that is the books with one word titles that I have recommended you. So again, if you want to recommend some books as well, go ahead and do that. And I'll see you in another video. Bye!